Good time zones, everybody, and welcome. The cooldown had been 15 minutes. The cooldown is now 0, because I have managed to find where the request queue is. And greetings to everybody. Normally I will leave the cooldown at something slightly higher, because otherwise I will never get anything done. Greetings to everybody. I hope everyone is having a good time zone, and welcome to Frauke and Raven and Nanian and Shadow and Chris and True Purple and Hunter and I think maybe that's everything. Oh, Blast Jordan, yes, Kel Birdie, and anybody. I'm rapidly looking at the list and hoping I've caught everybody, and I apologise for anyone who I might have missed, mostly because I am not entirely with it. As you may be able to tell, I am feeling a little bit worse than yesterday, but we're getting there. Good time zones, everybody, and I'll start with a reminder, or a little bit of a warning. The clocks change in some time zones. They do not change in the UK for another 3 weeks. So for those who change their clocks this weekend, I will not be starting at the same time as normal next week for you. Yes, it's the 31st of March for the rest of for the UK. Just to really mess with everybody. Yeah. So that's going to be a very, very long jet lag. And I've pressed the wrong camera count. So, yeah, a bit raspy. To say that I feel, So, yeah, jet lag month nearly. As people have seen, that the insanity has begun. I plan on doing next to nothing this weekend. And that is including the fact that... will you lot shut up? Right, turning that off again. That is also including the fact that, surprisingly, we hit day 800 on Sunday. So Monday will be an off by 1 error. Just to confuse things. You move on the 20th. Lovely. So, so it's going to be an absolutely confusing month then, as we have people changing this weekend, in 2 weekends, and in 3 weekends. Does anyone want to change next weekend, just to, fill in the gaps? Blimey. Either way. Right. I am going to need a couple of things, it seems. The first is I have already corrected for the typo. And then I went, I might as well remove the order. So let's see. I need 3 of these and 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. And Hunter has gotten a Betsy as well. Excellent. I think that one might still be... Why am I renaming the block of iron? Alright, let's get a second anvil. And place it on top of the first. Because, why not? Okay. Let us... I'm not out of it. You're out of it. I'm just high on drugs for cold and flu. Honest God. Yeah, I am out of it. Oh goodness. I may have left the timeout on Purchase Old Betsy because I forgot I'd switched that on. What I have not done is unlocked things like armor yet. That will be coming shortly. I think what we will probably want to do is set up a Hoglin farm, or a better set of villager armor armor smiths. Old Betsy is buying a crossbow for your Gordon. It goes with the... It goes with the... What's the word I'm looking for? The achievement. Advancement? There is an advancement, which is... no, that's not the one. There is a... Old Betsy, shoot a crossbow. Why have I not got... I haven't got that advancement. Okay, go figure. 1, 2, or 4, Raven. One. 1 it is. The reason 3 was not given as an option is given Frauke's ridiculous plans, I have decided to embrace those plans, and this one is now dedicated for Frauke. Gordon. Right. So let's see. Right. Yes. I've also upgraded that quarters to actually have room for... what am I... how do I get this guy in? I may have made a tactical mistake. I've forgotten to allow for getting these guys in. Hi, lady. What is going on is that we have unlocked the ability for people to have their Gordons. And so I am now starting the possibly ridiculous process of getting Gordons into buildings for people. There we are. Right. So that's the first Gordon in. I don't know where he's off to. Let us continue with the other elements of setting this up, though. Yes. Channel point rewards are now in place, lady. Or rather, the first of the channel point rewards is in place. That would have been an off by 1 error. Is that right? I think that's right. Yep. I can mark that as complete. You will, when I unlock it, this will be where your armor goes, and this is where old Betsy will go. So that's the first one in. Right. Number 1 is complete. Hey, Huggin. And yes, this is going to be one of those. I suspect I'm not going to get much building done today. Streams. As if anybody expected me to get much building done the day that this happens. Right, I'm going to stick that there for the moment. Right, who do we have second? We have a Nanian. Who wants a Nanian? You happy with that, Nanian? Also, pick a number between 1, 2, and 4. That doesn't make sense. Excellent. Right. 2. Excellent. Which of course means that I need to build a bridge. I was going to need to do this anyway, so. Did you forget? There should have been a request for a name to be added when you did the trade-in, but if you didn't, remind me when I get to you, lady. And if I... it's going to take a minute or two for me to get through all of these. I apologise. No, why do I apologise? Why? I'm not apologising. You lot are awesome. And that's the reason why it's going to take me a minute to get through this. Oh, I need 2 bridges. Two risers for this. It is nice to be able to finally have some way of having all of you get something in this world now. Until someone buys an 8th. Yes. You can see why I'm considering that on normal days I will not be putting... I will be putting a time limit on these things. Right, let's open up a bit more of this so that I can get things through. Yes, as I say, armor will be coming soon. So there are reasons for why I'm not expecting this to be a, or why I said this is just the first 1,000,000 points of trade-ins as an option. Dear God. The concept that this is 1,000,000 points of trade-in is just ridiculous in its own right. Right. Let's do that. Let's bring this gentleman over. Oh, hold on. It helps if I remember to actually name them. That would have been embarrassing. Upside is I can now reuse the boats. Exactly. I will be able to actually trade the boats in for more pillagers. Come on, Nanian. Get in there. You know you want to. Really? Look, this is your new home. It's nice. It's happy. It's a nice new home. There. Welcome to your new home. Oh, hold on. No, where did I put the stairs? Yes, Nanian being awkward. Never. Eight. I think that's right, isn't it? Oh, I'm sorry, Cal. Right. At which point I can now tick that one off as complete. And I see that Hunter has gone is continuing their Stargate marathon. Fancy and complicated Minecraft doors course. Yes, the Pearlescent Moon course is available for all at this point. Let's pull up the boat. Hunter, I should have asked 1, 2, or 4. Four it is. Excellent. We're spreading people out around the barracks. This is nice, because it means that not everybody's stuck in one block. Which is good. I'm going to pick this one. Are you just upset that I didn't pick you? I'll come back and pick you in a minute. There's plenty of... This is going to be one of those days, isn't it? Where I have... difficult pillagers and comedy value moments. Alright. You know what? That doesn't work. Fine. I can see this is only going to get harder, so I need to come up with a better way of getting pillagers in. Right, there we are. Now we can close off the door again. I may have to add a protection racket into this at some point. Right. We have a teak. I have the need for a quick nap, apparently. Where are the stairs in this room? Wrong end. Temp swamp. Temp swap the trapdoors by the door to fence gates. I may actually do that, Raven. That might actually make sense. Oh! You count as a monster. You monster. I keep forgetting I'm not allowed to, I might not have enough name tags. Did you not see how many I bought? I have 20-odd name tags here, Nanian. I went shopping yesterday. There is a reason I have Hero of the Village. I'm more worried about running out of XP levels. Right. You're named. We can let you out of your boat. Where's the staircase? Apparently you're heading for the high ground. Excellent. And there we are. Congratulations. I may be coming back and adding glow like. Don't I have roughly 3 quadrillion meld farms to get XP from? Not yet, but Tilk is apparently making a break for the door. Right, so that's that one. Oops, no, that's mark as complete, not reject. Otherwise we get this. Otherwise we end up with a little bit more than this. Hey, Cyber. Welcome to Friday. Also known as Oh Dear God, What Am I Doing Day. Right, next up. And now we have Lancelot. Cohen the Barbarian and 2. Thank you, Shadow. Right. I will not be bothering to ask Frauke which building, because I know Frauke's plans and thoroughly approve and abuse them. Just for comedy value. Also, because that block is smallest, it made sense. Hey, Exapol. I have a brain. I just have no ability to speak today. Gotta spend your points somewhere. I mean, I'm assuming everybody's going to spend their points somewhere. This just happens to be option number 1. Can a sticky piston move tracks without breaking the tracks? Yes. I've seen it. That's how the tracks are moved on the entrance to Decked Out. Lancelot. Whoa, hold on. Ah! There we are. Helps if I remember to actually put that back in. These are slightly larger due to the fact that there's 12 in here. Whoops. That would have been off by 1. There we are. I did name Lancelot, didn't I? Please tell me I named Lancelot. There you are. Hello, Lancelot. And Lancelot is here happily proving that my door exit system is preventing Lancelot from exiting the building. Thank you, Lancelot. Right. Feel like you shouldn't be ignoring the updates to multi-MC. Yeah. Have a good drive, Hunter. I'm just going to go and realise that I haven't actually prepared for this bit, so I need to go shopping. Yes, Nanian. This is why Frauke is was immediately allocated the building, which only has 12 spaces in it. Okay. And this is the other reason I've been collecting crossbows in the raid farm, because I knew I was going to do this, and that was needed. Alright, so let's give... Where's Lancelot gone? Out of curiosity. I can hear him. Oh, checking out the armor stands, I see. I'm a derp. I'm going to the wrong place. This is where I'm going to end up needing to take notes, isn't it? Hunter has purchased... There we are. I half feel like I should name these with the date they've been purchased. But, what do you think, Tilk? Should I name those with the date they're purchased? Eh. I'll have a think about that one. Any ideas? Yes, I know. We'll come back to that. It's not that I don't know when they were purchased. I think we can safely say I do know that. Right, so that's... that one is complete. Next up, we have... this one's going to break my signs, isn't it? Of course Tor finds the limits. Get this in the right sequence. Gordon. Tor, pick a building. 1, 2, or 4. So, you see how the old Betsy has a purple background, Cyber? You can't purchase something like an old Betsy until you've purchased a Gordon. Similarly, you won't be able to purchase armor until you've got a Gordon, and you won't be able to upgrade armor until you've purchased armor. Yes, we will have the purple redeems. Yes, that's the one. Sorry, it sounds like I need to make that a little bit clearer. Right, let's make sure that we have no escape. I refuse to comment on that. Actually, let's just do this. I've just thought of a way of making this slightly more sane. If I do that, then he can't actually... then another one can't get out through the door while I'm doing this. And I just have to break one. You'll go until the name tag says no. Oops, hold on. Gordon. The name tag might not be the problem here, Tor. Oops. Gordon, recruited. Yeah. That might be the limit for how long I let names go. I think you've just identified the limiting factor there, Tor. Thank you for helping to bug fix my my system. Right. Okay, so that's Gordon into place. And... I see. Lady put, oh well then, I have almost exactly enough, as the message. Rather than, what did she say? Lapsang, wasn't it? I've got to go back a bit just to double check. No. Lapsang. Yep. Is Lapsang Sushong shorter than Gordon? Yeah, I think that'll fit. What I should probably do is actually verify that I can actually accept these names. Pick a building, 1, 2, or 4, lady. And while I do that, I will hail hydrate. Two it is. And a stretch. Stretch. And Lady and Nanian are in the same one. Excellent. Right. Where am I? Oh, here. Right. I'm gonna have to put a sign up on these. Hello, Nanian. Temporarily, I'm going to seal this up and work in. Let's take this down. Put that up there. It's so smoky in there, it's left things normal. Excellent. You see, doing that, now I can actually get in and out a little bit easier without having people escape. Because the last thing we want to do is have people escape. Smoked tea. Awesome. Right, let's check if that will fit. Ooh. If you're happy with laps... Are you happy with that, lady? It doesn't have the recruited by part, but it just about fits both names in. You sure? Okay. Where's the rest of the poem? I think it's less a poem and more a the beginnings of haiku. I might have to put recruitment books into here. That might to go along with all of this. True. Yes. So UCHONG. Yep. I'm just having one of those. Am I spelling all of this correctly? Moments. Have a good meeting, Raven, and thank you for joining. And thank you for your recruit. I can see this is going to take a while on future days. You can see why I'm going to restrict the number of people that, the amount of redeems that can be done in a single stream by putting them at a normally 15-minute timeout. Because otherwise, I will never get anything done. And for those who say I never get anything done in the first place, congratulations. It's, goodness. No, I meant to get back in the boat. Well. Oh, heck. Nanian! I can't leave you alone for 2 minutes. You are really living up to your namesake. Get out of here. Go on, back into the house. Thank you. I think we have found that Nanian is basically going to be Nanian. There we are. Right, so that's that one. Tor purchased an old Betsy. Which building was Tor in? Tor was in building 1. I'm going to need to start taking notes. Either that or for Kelbirdie to start taking... I will start taking notes myself. Yes, here we are. Thankfully, there's only 4 of them. Right. And also, I should clear these signs so that I don't get too confused. that all the ones I did? Yes. I should probably also invest in some wax for these once I've actually done that. Okay, so that's old Betsy for Tor. I need old Betsy for Nanian. I'm not sure we should arm Nanian. I'm not convinced that we should really allow Nanian to be armed. Nanian being armed feels like it's one of those things that is just going to lead to more trouble. See? Look at this. Total troublemaker. There we are. Interesting thought there. Right. And Shadow has gone for Rincewind the Wizard. Just Rince. I think what I will probably do is Rincewind on the nameplate and Rincewind the Wizard on the name tag. If I remember to get a name tag. Right. However, first up we have Cohen the Barbarian for Shadow Sky. And I think I probably need sleep before I start on this run. Also, pick a building number, Cyber. 1, 2, or 4. Excellent. Thank you very much. The fun of being a homeowner. What? You constantly attempt to confuse matters by getting in the way as I attempt to bring Lady into the building? That too. Right. I'm going up. Come on. Just had a piece of their garage. Oof. Now it's a shame that there's no way of actually getting through there. Well, hold on. Before we do that, I'm going to put that there. Because you can almost guarantee that somebody will get into the boat while I'm attempting to sort this out. There we are. Let's bring you in. Close the door. Unleash Cohen the Barbarian. It's getting to be an interesting building. That may happen, Cyber. This was not well planned, despite being fairly well planned. Excellent. There we are, Shadow. You're in. Thank you for your points. I very much thank you to everybody for the absolute ongoing chaos that is A, putting up with all of this, and B, the surrealism that is the fact that all of this is now existing as a massive, ridiculous level of points value. Right. I'm sure they'll figure it out soon. Hello, Huggin. Alright. Raven purchased an old Betsy. So that's an old Betsy for Raven. That's not bad. It's only taken me 50 minutes-ish to be able to deal with all of those so far. Yes, Nanian, I have. That's why I was muttering about, should we really be arming you? I will remember which direction to go in here. Of course you're the one waiting for me at the bottom of the stairs. Ah. Here you are, Nanian. You have old Betsy. And I'm sure at some point I will be opening up the option for armor, so that you can start picking that. And there is also going to be... So, to help while I carry on doing this bit, harming you is never a good idea. Exactly. Four. Right. There will be, there are upcoming channel points for purchasing, arming you and, oh dear. There will be channel points redemptions for purchasing a piece of armor. It may be that I go with a full set of leather armor being one trade-in, but I'm not sure yet. Then there will be channel points for upgrading armor. It goes from leather to chainmail, from chainmail to iron, from iron to diamond. Yes, you do have the option of going all the way up to diamond armor. No, you can't do it quickly, unless you happen to purchase all of it at once. This will probably result in me having several spares, but we will see. If you choose leather armor, you will be able to actually get it dyed to whatever color you want. There will be... Yep, Frauke has plans for the leather armor. There will be a future option of having... Oops. There will be future options for being able to, what's it called? Blah, blah, blah. You know, the things that you can apply to armors. Hello, Rincewind. Trim. Yes, there will be an armor trim option. That will be quite expensive. Don't worry. I'm not going to make this easy for you. Right, where are we? Teal'c. Okay. Netherite will be... Netherite may happen, but will significantly require a ridiculous level of upgrade points. Don't worry, I'm not going to make that easy. How much of that requires you to go actually hunt the trims? Initially, it will probably be, what it will probably... Yes, it would. Oh, I am so glad that we put in the two-tier safety railing, because apparently Apparently, Teal'c has already attempted to jump off the stairs. Thank you, Teal'c, for proving why we did this. Oh boy. And now I can mark that as complete. Right. I'll leave these here for a while. You're failing at lurking, but COBOL is hard today. COBOL is hard all days. I have absolutely no... No... Blah, 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 blah. Blah. I am keeping the restriction on 1 Gordon per person per stream. For the sole and simple reason that I would like to try and actually get some building done on stream. I know this is an unusual stream in that this is the first stream in which these are available, but I would like to actually get some building done. Right, where was I going with this? Oh, yes. I do have reasons for saying things. Honest, I do. So, the leather armor unlock is going to be dependent on me building a leather farm of some form, or building a new villager area in which we have leather armor to be purchased from villagers. I haven't worked out which. That might actually be something that we turn our focus to fairly quickly over at the local village. And if I go and sleep, I can get the camera counter up so I can show you what I mean. There we are. Let's swap over to here. So, what we do have... Oh, I forgot we had those two. I haven't actually sorted them out yet. So, as we go to the west... Go west, where the villagers are. Go west. And wonder why I'm singing. No. Over here, we do have a village somewhere. There it is. I knew we had a village here somewhere. My intention is that we're going to update this village and possibly make it a little bit less... excuse me, sir, why are you hanging off the side of a cliff? So what I might do is turn this into an area and build a leatherworking shop, and... Yeah, well... Given that I don't exactly have any voice today, Nanny, and I'm not surprised by that. I'm fairly sure it is from a British British music artist from the YMCA. Is it? I thought it was no, can't remember their name. I thought it was the Proclaimers. Village People. Is it the Village People? Okay. Oh, Village People... Proclaimers is I Would Walk 500 Miles. I'm getting my songs mixed up. Yeah. However, what we will probably do is build a leather farm and start putting in things like a forge over here. And so once we've built a forge over here, that will be how we unlock the armor upgrades. Yes, I'm tying the upgrades to my ability to build. I know that's a terrible thing, but it does actually kind of sort of make sense in that if I didn't, you would be able to do the channel points redemptions for things that I don't have a sensible way of getting. Think of all the points you can bank. Exactly. God help me. I mean, now you've got a way of at least getting rid of a few. I mean, it's going to be bad enough that I have to actually keep a supply of pillagers that have been neutered for a while. Getting rid of a few, yes. Look, I know I don't sound normal. I'm not exactly going to apologize for that either. But yes, if we put in, say, a farm, got confused with the missing part of the garage roof, you'd able to tell them where it was. I mean, that's one of those, oh boy moments. Okay, right. Any more for any more while I'm still running around in circles? He says managing to start jumping. What is this normal it sounds of? It sounds like glass. I mean, eh. Such is this. Wow. Just wow. I mean, accurate, but wow. Thank goodness I actually acquired a large amount of blocks of iron. I thought I was going to run out. I was going to go through. Got to go through anvils today as well. Our normal is neutering gardens and putting them on display for payment. Exactly. Congratulations, you are now all in the recruitment business. Hello. Hello. Actually, what I will... yeah, we'll just leave it at that. Right. Hail hydrate. And a stretch. Oh, we go. Thank you for that kill. Right. Okay. Let us do the... I'm thinking about that one, Nanian. I'm trying to work out how the heck to do this properly. What I'm thinking might actually be nicer is have a single book. Or have a library. A library might make more sense. This is going to be expensive, but isn't everything. Do I have feathers? Yes. Also, I have a few of the armor trims, which is why I'm thinking of making an armor trim building. Right. That is necessary. Yes, a library is interesting, particularly if you then take into account that we have chiseled bookshelves. Oh dear, Kel. Right. We found that we had leather, did we not? Did we leave all... Oh, actually, I found that I had leather with me. There we are. That's a bit more like it. I do not, however, I have Silk Touch here. Why do I have a... Oh, I have an empty name tag here. Might as well put that in with the others. See, I still have 17 name tags left. Why wouldn't it be? It seems like a perfectly sensible place to have leather. Let's see. I need... one of those is actually already a named name tag. Just to make life really, really surreal. For reasons. The named name tag is to remind us that when we put in the third tier of the Iron Farm, we have to have Wee Mad Arthur in there. Oh, I have books. I have books. Why am I trying to make books when I have books? Nope. Put the leather away. I forgot. There is another way of getting books. And I've obviously done it in the past. Right. Yesterday's chicken running. I would never, ever make sense. I think I need to go back to the to the Citadel. I'm in the Citadel. Actually, it's Castle Goldenstein. I need ink sacks. One of these days, I will make sense. Not entirely sure when that day will be, but I will try. Haha, no splat. I may actually be able to navigate the nether occasionally. Do I have... I'm fairly sure I have a whole load of... Hello things! Hello stuffy! Do I have any ink sacks here? I've got more glow ink sacks. I have, is that a book and quill that's not written? Excellent, that is a book and quill that's not written. That's one. Nope. 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 Why do I... I have more glow ink than I have ink. Whoa, it's dark. Before I head outside. I mean, I thought it was bad that yesterday we went searching all around the world for leather, only to then discover that I had like 2.5 stacks of it in a box at IKEA. Nope. I know I saw ink sacks the other day. Can anyone remember where I saw ink sacks? Yeah, we spent... Excuse me. Is it possible for my rocket not to keep going? That's the world's most powerful rocket. Woohoo! Insects. I knew I had insects somewhere. Quick charge 3. Interesting. Fire charge, leggings. And there's more feathers. Excellent. And a spare crossbow. I might as well bring that one with me. Is there anything else while I'm here? Apparently I need the pearlescent. Well, it's only because I have never actually gotten around to shifting everything into Lore 3. Into IKEA. You'd think I would, but apparently I'm not that sane. Don't suppose there's insects up here. Nope. Fine. I'm going to assume 21 is more than 8. For the sole and simple reason that it is. Oh, book and quills don't stack. That's something to discover just at that point. At least I didn't have more of them queued up to make. Whee! Hello, things. Hello, Stuffy. You okay? Right. One of these has a decent amount of materials in it, and that would be it. Whereas normal stream time correlates exactly with your time to give up and have tea time. That is a very good thing to have. Let's get a few more of the... Yes. Yes. You see, this is why I should have made... I know. Let's do this. Put those in there. Oh, hey, I've got bread in here. And 23 more books. It's nice to know that my organizational system is not in need of amendments. Honest Gov. I would dispute that, except for the fact that it's correct. Right. 4, 12. There. That's better. No amendments, just an orbital strike and a complete rehash. Of what? I really should organise IKEA better. There are many things that I need to organise better. It's not going to happen, obviously. That looks like a flying marshmallow. That looks wrong. There's just something wrong about that. Oh dear. We're going to have to go and visit that marshmallow. Nice pendulum. Yes. I don't even know how we installed that one. Question is, where is it? Ah, there it is. Whoops. There's some interesting lag going on here. The heck? It despawned just as I was about to shoot it. That's not fair. That's just typical. It despawned at right the wrong moment. Typical marshmallows. You can never find them when you want them, and when you don't want them, they turn up. And then when you want them, they disappear at the wrong moment. Gust Farm Go. What do I look like? Doc? I am not Doc M77. I haven't even attempted to get onto the roof of the Nether yet. The fact that the word "yet" was included in that statement should give you an indication of just how crazy some of my future plans are. Hey, Landstrad. No, nobody has gone for Commissioner Gordon yet. Also, pick a number, 1, 2, or 4. 4. Excellent. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm definitely in need of food. Thank you, Chris. No, that's not that. Right. Where did the feathers come from? I think the feathers were in this one, weren't they? Even my own inventory, even my ender chest is still a mess at the best of times. Right, so we've got Commissioner Gordon. I'm temporarily just going to put the books in here. Interesting. That one has an MBT tag on it. Probably because that's the one I started writing, I guess. I'm going to stick the ink sacs in there as well. Might as well. I think that one will just about fit without, as long as I leave off the recruited by statement. Number 4 it is. And number 4's entrance is this side for some reason. Yep. We still don't have a decent garage for this, but hey. I love the way that I thought this through far enough in the original pillager handling system to put an incoming boat section for them. But in this, nah, didn't think of that one. Right. Commissioner Gordon, welcome to your new home. Not quite Gotham City, but hey. Where's my staircase? Tilk. Hold on. Where's Tilk? Right. Hello, Commissioner Gordon. Hello, Tilk. Oh. Hold on. Tilk. Commissioner Gordon. And Rincewood. Excellent. We still have a full set of Gordons in here. I was about to get worried. There. But no, we have a full set of Gordons in this building. How many channel points were redeemed thus far? We'll have to work that one out in a second, because I'm going to start building books. Writing books. I know what I'm talking about. Maybe. Don't mind me. I'm no longer allowed to actually sleep in any of those barracks blocks because they now have Gordons in them, and thus they are no longer actually allowed for me to sleep in, which is one of those, well, that's useful moments. Okay. So, let us grab a few books. I'm hoping this is enough books. I have plans. This is not going to be initially... Actually, let's... For the moment, I'm initially just going to stick bookcases here. I will be building something else shortly. Shortly is one of those eventually things. Right, so we have... Why is there no centrally... why is there no option to align center in a book? So that's Raven's book. This is going to be one of those... oh, hold on. Just in case we end up with separate buildings for people. I know I'm going to have a lot of this to think about, but... I should have kept an idea. This is going to be one of those where, actually, I should probably do this off stream, shouldn't I? Ooh, squirrel. I don't own an Ultra Ball. Dang it. Right. Nether windshield wipers. What the heck are nether windshield wipers? Nobody caught it? That's unfair. Right. I will have to figure out how to do that better. But my intention will be I will have I will have a library somewhere which will basically be my indexing system. I wonder if I've got signs. Do I have signs? Yes. And we've got old Betsy for Frauke. Hey, Elkhorn. Welcome in. At least I know which building you're in, Frauke. With Lancelot. Which end did I start at? I started at this end for Lancelot. There we are. Lancelot has an old Betsy. Is it single T or two? No, well, whatever. Nah, Frauke is going to give me work for weeks. All of you are. There's a reason why it's restricted to 1 recruit per day per person. Good thing you made a list. You think I... sorry, door here. Is it? Yes, it is. Really? You're going to be going for the full upgrade path, are you, Nanian? Right. You are. Excellent. That will probably mean that at some point we will transfer your recruit over to the large building when it gets builded. Or in case the Frauke go with the army. Frauke is definitely going with the army. Army? Army! So what I'll probably have is a pair of signs either side of these, which tell me which person's books are in there. Feasting hall will home your king, your queen, and your wizard. Good grief. Oh, we're gonna have a Merlin as well, aren't we? Yes. So yes, I will do the rest of that off stream at some point. Why is that one empty? That's right. It's just not got anything in it. And I can move that out of the way again. And your jester. You lot are going to have way too much fun with all of this. I'm very happy with that. Okay. What was I going to do today? We're now an hour and a half in, and I haven't actually started building yet. You know, it's a good... I think I'm attempting to outdo Ginger the Lily today. We're an hour and a half in, and as yet, I have yet to place a single block. Thank you for the lurk, Elkhorn. And lunch for the start of spring break sounds fantastic. I hope you enjoy yourselves. Where's my... There it is. Coarse dirt. Actually, no, I should be going with... No, I've placed plenty and destroyed plenty. Well, yeah, you're probably right there. Am I going to get some building done at this point? Am I heck? I just haven't made progress on any building. Yeah, well, exactly. I didn't have a library in the plans for this world. Oh, for this world. This region. Perhaps the upper floor of this building. This should be... Ah, that makes sense. Hold on. I'm going to change the plans. Upper floor will be library. I had a plan. Did you not see the plan? See? There's layouts. There's the equipment. I mean, why do you think I put in the 21 towers that made up this this landscape from the start? I had a plan. Plan was about 5 streams 2 years ago. No, I think the plan for this area was September. That we actually did something towards planning. Maybe slightly later. I've lost track of when we started up in this area. When did we finish the caldera? Right. I know we finished the caldera eventually. Eventually might have been the operative word there. The fact that there is actually a plan somewhere in all of this chaos is almost surprising sometimes. I'm going to put that in there for the moment because odds are I will need it. Right, no, other end. Let's grab that. This one's got andesite in it. Thank you. Let's turn that into half slabs. Did I have any? Yes, I did. Fantastic. Did I have any? Ooh, yes, I did. Even better. Okay, let's start sorting out some of this. I'd like to go back another block. I may end up filling that over to here. Either way, so you, bit of this, you, a couple of these, you, like so. That works. That gives me where my edge for my path is. So I can now do this and bring the path up to here. And then we can start bringing the path along here. And let's bring back road level, or the ground level here a little bit. Hey, look, I'm actually getting to place some blocks. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. I'm actually getting to build today. I wasn't expecting this. Actually, that was... Oh, and... squirrel. We had the question of how many channel points have been redeemed so far. Let's have a quick count. Nope, wrong staircase. Hey, boy cars. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. That's 45,000. Commissioner Gordon is attempting to jump over the staircase. 18k per... Oh, I forgot to count the number of... I forgot to count the number of old Betsies. 45 plus another 3, so that's... Let's... Because not everybody's bought a Betsy. 1 plus 3. So that's 4 and 2. Where's the staircase in here? 5, 6, 7, and 3. They're really proving that I did need to put those barriers in, aren't they? 7 and 3. Boingy, 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 boingy. 8, 9, 9 and 5. So typical. Let's do a quick bit of maths. 9 times 15. 135 plus 5 times 3 is 150,000 channel points have been redeemed today alone. Well, that's a good start. That's not even a drop in the ocean, given the number that I know that Frauke and Raven have, and quite a few of you are ridiculously heavy on the number of channel points that you do own at this point. But I consider that to be a good start. No, I was going in here. 150,000 channel points. No wonder I've only got to start building and it's 10 past 7 already. Or only just started building. You lot are nuts. I love it. You were all waiting for me to get round to doing this, though, so it did take a while for us to get to this point. going to leave that as is. The one problem with this audio track is it's very, very quiet. Yay for headache starting to fade. That's a good thing, Kel. I'm glad. I hope Hunter's has as well, because Hunter was saying they had a massive headache earlier. I may have to move... Oh. I may have to move that. Oh, I definitely have to move that. And actually, I'm going to take that out. I know I've got an axe somewhere. I can't be bothered to find it. Right, that gives me enough range to do this. And I need more materials of some of the types that I would like to use. Nope. This one? This one. Let's grab a few of those. Where's my stone? That'll do nicely. Thank you very much. There we are. Let's put that there. Let's not put that there. That looks wrong. He said putting exactly the same thing back again. Put that there. So, basically, at this point, I'm actually starting to think out where to place roads through this area, because we want this to go all the way along here and then turn left out through here. So this is going to be a road, as it were. And then we've got all of this room up the middle here for maybe something more interesting. Like a parade ground or training area or both. Oh, I should have picked up the buckets so that I can get rid of... No, this one. I know I've got one there already. I'm going to make sure I have 3, and then I'm going to fill in this and transfer my water source to somewhere else later. I also need to look up how to make so there's a way of making somebody has designs for numbers on banners. I think I'm going to need to stick numbers on each of these buildings, and actually that would be a sensible thing to put in the middle of each building, for those that have a middle. For things like this one, I think we know this is block 3. And I need to eat again. For mail delivery. Exactly. And so that when I actually have... When I have to update one of these books in 6 months, and I'm like, well, which building is Huggin in? Because Raven has updated them to having netherite armor for 100,000 points per for the upgrade. I'm pulling these numbers out. Don't hold me to that. Although 100,000 points might be a sensible-ish one. That might be per piece of armor, though. Um, yeah, I haven't worked out whether or not armor upgrades are going to be per piece or for the full set of armor. I'm trying to decide on that one. Basically, what I'm trying to do is make it so that it's not prohibitive for somebody to get a recruit, because I worked out that 15,000 points is the equivalent of 5 weeks watching every stream for the full stream, or at least lurking for it. So that's how the 15,000 was chosen as a recruit cost. Yes, I know that's going to make things interesting for those who have 12 as a plan. But then some of you have had points accruing for a year, so I'm not going to say sorry. And actually, that's a reduction, because initially I was looking at, if I remember, if I remember rightly, when we first discussed this, I had said it was going to be around about 25,000 per recruit. So that's actually a slight reduction. And also, that's the cost for... That's the rough amount of time it'll take for somebody who's not subscribed. Depending on your tier of subscription, your channel points growth goes up. So it kind of makes sense. Tor, that's negative inflation. I'd originally said it was going to be 25, it's 15. Yes, exactly. A discount to lure you in. No, I'm thinking that the 15 will stay, because, as I say, that's the equivalent of multiple weeks worth of watching for somebody without any subscription. And that's before you start adding in armor upgrades. And old Betsy at 3,000, which is basically another week's worth of watching. It's... I'm trying to keep it sensible enough to sort of allow people who haven't been here for the last year and a half to actually get a foot in as well. Start high and go lower. Yeah. Good, that's one a day for the next week. I think you have some names. I'm going to need to... I'm going to need to, A... sit in a boat for a while. Are you lot gonna last? No. And B, consider the other recruit blocks. But then again, there are 20 per block for the for these 3 blocks, and only 12 for that block. That's actually 72 pillagers. That's a lot of. That is an awful lot of channel points. And you will want to leave some for armor. Don't assume that you're going to want to get everything in one. Spend everything immediately. There will be the armor upgrades, and you'll probably want to save for those, because those are going to be expensive. Actually, I should probably start putting those in place. I know I said I was going to wait, and I will. Where's my list? I have a list of what these were going to be. Okay, here we are. So a full set of leather armor is going to be 5,000. Upgrading a single piece of armor is 5,000. And the upgrades are leather to chainmail, chainmail to iron, and iron to diamond. Hey, for shorter meeting. And then styling is 15,000 per piece at the moment, but I haven't worked out whether or not that's going to be what it goes with. Whether or not that's per piece of armor upgrade for the upgrade cost or for the full set of armor, I haven't decided. It was originally per piece. We may go for a bit of shrinkflation later. What was I doing? Oh, yes. I was attempting to actually start building. Do I have any moss? Yes, not much. Might need to go and get some moss in a minute. Trim should definitely be per piece. And initially it will be restricted to just the patterns I have. It won't be, oh, I want to have the armor piece that comes from going into the end, for example. I don't think I have that one. Or, more to the point, it will definitely not be, oh, I want the one that you get for fighting the warden. Let's see, I think I need to go and get... no, we can work without it for the moment. I know I've got a shovel here. I should really use it. Silence is mostly because I, A, have actually started building, B, have definitely run out of energy, and C, have been talking constantly, and it's clearly taking a toll. But yes, I will end up adding some sort of notes somewhere. I'll probably add the notes back into Discord, because I know I had them there somewhere, but I'll probably put it into, I don't know, one of the channel areas. I'm just happy that we've managed to actually start doing this, because given that I started building this place in September, dedicated and locked for input channel, that's probably a good idea, Raven. Thank you. Let's see. Yeah, this is starting to fill out nicely. Yes, what I was saying was, it's really nice to actually start being able to allow for the channel points redeems, because we started this path, not this path, but the path to allowing these things back in September, and it's like, yeah, that's a lot of patience. But equally, I think the result's worth it. It is definitely a slightly more over-the-top build than originally was designed. But for those who are surprised by that, how? How are you surprised by that? Have you not been watching? Yeah. This world has taken way longer to build anything in than originally planned, ever. I have no self-control when it comes to scope creep. Such is the way of things. If I had self-control over scope creep, I'm pretty sure you'd probably all be bored by now. I know I would be. Move that. Dun, dun. Oh no, 42... yes, there is a lot of scope creep in this world. And so be it. I don't care. I'm happy that there is the scope creep. Because the scope creep only really tends to turn up as a result of talking to you lot. And the ideas that come from you and that we evolve during the conversations in chat, during building, is entirely the reason that this world is as insane as it is. Hello, Commissioner Gordon. You know, every so often I'm just going to look up and see a pillager at the door and just go, hello. I love the fact that this is now actually working. It's just insane. Right. I need to bring the path over to these buildings. Definitely need to bring it over to this building. So actually I need to make this go straight as well. And I should probably start working on the administration building next. No, that's not the one. That's the one with the tough in it. So much harm. So much harm. Anyone would think having a large number of pillagers in the same place would cause a large amount of odd noises. I think, wow. Let's take this back a bit. Thoroughly intend to... Oh, I'm just making my life difficult here, aren't I? I mean, the answer is yes, and the answer will always be yes. When do I not make my life difficult? I think I could really do with going to get some more moss in a minute. I thought I saw a creeper for a second. That would have been worrying. I'm so... just not quite as with it as I would normally be. Let's see. Flopmeister, thank you for the follow and welcome to the madness. Today has definitely been madness. It has definitely been an interesting one, but that's a good thing. Let's see. Let's bring it up to... Oh. Gordon. Thank you for the thank you for the first time chat as well. The vibe is definitely surreal. Today has not been a normal stream. Today has definitely been more surreal, as this has been the first time that we've unlocked the options for redeeming channel points. Which is why we now have buildings full of pillagers. Well, there we are. Huggins in here. It does make things a bit surreal. But then, surreal is what we do. If we did sane, it would be normal. Been kind of working for a few months to actually get around to building up this place so that I could allow the channel points redemptions to be switched on for the specific thing that we've been waiting for, which in this instance is recruit a pillager. Because this whole area is the ultimate in huge in. Thank you, Raven. I probably should have known that. I mean, any area of build that has been going since September. Oh, look. It's just a little build. I can't think why. I probably should have started on the uplands areas first. Oh well. This is what I get for my focus is not great. My focus is defined by scope creep. Right, so we've got the path running along here a bit. North mythology, reference Odin's ravens. Yes. Because Raven. Trickster. You trade it in for a newer Fiesta. Wow. I'm not sure that we're going to allow people to trade in their pillagers. Once you have a pillager, it's in this world. Granted, I'm still very glad that that I actually had the forethought to make it so that they couldn't jump over the oh. My focus. Sorry. I am still very glad that we went through putting these in, because every pillager has already attempted to jump off the top of the stairs. And that would have resulted in the loss of pillagers quite quickly. Wouldn't it, Commissioner Gordon? I swear. Pillagers are... Well, actually, AI in Minecraft is guaranteed to attempt to self-delete as fast as possible. I don't think I've ever met any instance where it wasn't. Right, let's put this one. Let's put the dirt away for the moment. I need more... I need more moss. So let's head for IKEA. Eee. Jump off the cliff. Go past the ridiculous builds down here. Your timing on that, Kel. It's... Hail hydrate. Thank you. And a stretch as well. Up we go. Oh. Stretch. We will. Thank you. Thank you. There, Kel. Right. And now we're in the Nether, and apparently it's dark in the overworld. Of course it is. Right. This is the fast stretch. people... it does seem to be quite regularly that we have the full double whammy. Which is always good. It does make me stop and get up for a second. Right. And now we arrive at IKEA. It's not 20 past though. Hello things. Hello Stuffy. How are you doing? Take a quick nap. Always have to say hi to things and Stuffy. You happy? What did I actually leave in here? Oh, that's where the lanterns went. I don't need the bone meal in here. Things, you do not need bone meal. Welcome back, Elcon. Right, let's put that in there. I've taken away some of things. There we are, moss blocks. And I'm going to need way more gravel, because I need an awful lot more of the coarse dirt. Oh, no, there's gravel. Do we have a decent amount of gravel? Yes, we do, surprisingly. Kind of surprised by that. I haven't even returned the stuff from where we were collecting it. Right, and that, and that, and that. I think that's what we needed. Everything else we've probably got at Castle Gordonstein. Wait. Oh. Right. Right. Hey ho, hey ho, it's through the nether we go. We're building things, and some of the stuff for once I'm getting to build. Boingy, 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 boingy. There's no point in just walking along sensibly. It's just no fun. I keep thinking one of these days I should start actually taking a horse through the nether as a way of just getting back and forth quicker rather than flying so often. Am I about to regret not picking up any stone? Oh well. Possibly. Possibly. Oh, that's going to make life interesting. Didn't I have... I thought I had more stone. Don't know why I'm looking in there. Where did I leave my stone? Let's head for the local chest monster. No, that's dirt. What? Why do I not have any stone? Dang it. Okay, I know I have large quantities of it at IKEA. I just didn't pick any up, and I should have done. I'm having one of those. Why did I not pick up more while I was shopping? Fine. Apparently, I need to go back to IKEA again. Well, you lot have a dance party. Derp. IKEA is closer than Irony. Both require a short trip through the nether, IKEA is a short tunnel away. Irony is actually another full rocket set away off of a different tunnel. The distance in the overworld is lots. IKEA is actually reasonably close. It's just... I just wish I didn't actually forget to pick up the materials I wanted while I was on the way here, while I was here last time. Let's make sure that we have a decent amount of stone. Hello things, hello Stuffy. I better not forget to say hi, otherwise Kel will tell me off. I wish I had an IKEA nearby in the real world. I wish I had more things in IKEA in this game. But then again, IKEA has been stocked for... I'm trying to remember when we built IKEA. Was IKEA built when I started building the caldera? Or was it midway through the caldera? Okay, so it was... If it was built at the time I started the caldera, that would have been... Oh goodness, that would have been January last year that we built IKEA. Such memories. I mean, we are on year 3. With day 800 in this world, in real world days, coming up on Sunday. I was very surprised by that. Which just means we're 200 days short of being able to actually enable something else. By way of over-the-top things. Right, that's better. Now we have stone. Woohoo! Let's get on with building. And you lot can continue your dance party. Everybody dance now. Okay. Actually, I should put the mossy cobble in first along here. It is so surreal looking up and seeing a Gordon staring out the door. I'm so used to not having anything moving around in these buildings. It's going to be a short period of getting used to that. Soon, TM. I fear what is going to be soon. Other than large amounts more pillagers. Which one of you is this? Ah, Hugin again. Really? Rain? I didn't ask for rain. Why must always rain in Minecraft? We never asked for any, it just turned up and made me damp. Right, let's go back to the mossy stone brick. Start putting a bit more of it in. I'm kind of putting mossy stone brick either next to mossy cobble or to the tuff, because that kind of sort of helps move the colouring around. Colouring? You know what I mean. It blends it better. And if you don't know what I mean, neither do I. I'm kind of making this up as I go along. Go figure. Ooh, this area doesn't have any tuff in it. Missed. Yeah, there we are. Right, and mossy cobble. So we ain't got any in here either. Probably because I ran out of mossy cobble before we got up here. I'm gonna miss not being able to just walk into one of these buildings and sleep. That, if anything, is probably the one thing that is going to throw me off more than anything for the next couple of days. I'd gotten so used to just being able to go, oh, it's the sun is setting, I'll walk into one of these multiple buildings that has lots of beds in. Oh, thank goodness for no more rain. Right, let's see. They all like staring out the doors, though, don't they? See? Over there as well. Although they're all... RNG, yeah, I must admit, I may overrule that in a second as well, Raven, because I am trying to stay awake as well. So, actually... Really? Let's make it. I'm going to manually overrule. Let's go for... Let's go for this. It's sort of in the middle. I do like this track. I think this track is absolutely amazing. I was tempted to go for Cairo, but I think... actually, no, I didn't open with that today. I opened with Virtual Worlds. I think. I've lost track of what I opened with. I've got like 4 tracks that I absolutely love opening with because I go for a track that's in the sort of 3 to 5 minute 4 to 5 minute range. Wasn't it? I've lost track then. Can I run which one next? Cairo or Virtual Worlds. Yeah, I can do that. I have a web browser that is controlling the music. not turn this into a request stream. I love the way that that moves that so far. Right, let's put these flowers back down. Yes, upbeat enough to stop us from getting sleepy is a good thing. I should start bringing in some of the I know what I mean. Probably just as well, because I don't think anyone else does after that amount of information. It's these things, but 4 blocks. Actually, I should probably just use these as well. Of course, the wheaty dirt bricks are harder to get. I'm going to use the slabs. I mean, they're not that much harder to get. They have a reasonably decent supply at the moment. It's just they're more annoying. What I will do is go through and add in some stairs, and yeah, once we've got the shape in, I'll start adding in some texture. Right. Ooh, it's gone for Celtic Rumours as the next one. And I've just realised it's not virtual world, it's virtual is where we live. Minecraft Melee sounds familiar. Do I have... Yes, I do. Excellent. Let's turn those into slabs as well. Dragonfell. Ah. I know of the name, I just don't know of them. So, I think I've encountered their stream a couple of times, but I don't think I've fully watched it. It feels like one that I've ended up in a raid for. I did wonder how the question had come up. Kind of Halcyon Heights adjacent. And I do crossover. Ah, cool. Yeah, Halcyon Heights has a lot of good people in it. How's this looking? Bring the camera count around a bit. Ooh, that's looking nice. I'm liking that. This is that moment where I like having the camera count high up in the sky, because when doing paths like this, it's easy to see from the ground level, but it's easier to see the whole sort of the density from on high. Oh, goodness. That said, I've just seen the time. We are getting close to wrapping up period. Wrapping up point. I know what I'm talking about, sometimes. Today may not be that day, but, well, you never know. Tomorrow may not be either. No, tomorrow's Saturday. I won't know what I'm talking about tomorrow at all. Tomorrow I plan on spending most of it asleep and getting rid of this cold. That feels like a good plan. I may at some point have to consider building more targeted playlists of music. That would have been what is it? It's not. It's the same thing that a lot of the hermits are using at the moment as well. It's FreeCam. That's the one. FreeCam is really nice, but FreeCam requires you to basically set it up every time you want to, or move. It starts where you are every time you go into it. Yeah, Tweakaroo FreeCam. FreeCam is great. FreeCam is fantastic, but it does require you to start where you are. And you can't have it running simultaneously. And I like the ability that I have to just bounce back and forth. But both, I mean, FreeCam is really, really useful. I think it works for a lot of people who use it simply because it works well. I mean, it really does. It's just a different way of thinking. For me, the camera count works simply because that's the way that I set everything up from the beginning. Oh, and Nuska is keeping an eye on me with a hail hydrate. And a stretch. Bring it. Come on. Get these old bones moving. Yep, I definitely needed that stretch. Thank you, Nuska. Where were we? I think it is great, Kel, and it does exactly what it says on the tin, which is something that so many mods don't. So many mods, you think you're going to get something like that, and you end up finding it never quite lives up to what you were hoping it would do. And I've seen some of the stuff you've been working on, Kel. It's looking fantastic. Oh, goodness. And apparently, I have run out of time. Which, not entirely unexpected. It was going to happen at some point. I think there is that. But equally, it does depend on how you do it. But, however, we are... Let's abuse this a little bit. And swap to cam-only account. And just see how things are looking now that we've started to get some actual landscaping in around these buildings. I really like that. I like the way that this pathing is starting to look. I need to work out how to get this area in, and... Exactly. Having the entire... I mean, I have replay mod on on the cam account as well. Simply because replay mod is really, really useful for when I do things like the caldera video, which... Oh, we're going for Moody cam account. Oh, absolutely. There will be a parade account. I also have to be able to run 2 Minecraft accounts. Yes, I'm running it on the same machine, which really is possibly overdoing it. Oh, I love this with Moody. I do love the way that the puddles show up. It's been a while since we've had Moody Cam. Parade account? Did I actually say parade account? That goes to prove I am absolutely at the point of losing it. Right. Yes, the puddles are part of... No. Options, video settings. They are part of Complementary Reimagined showing off. And Complementary Reimagined shows off so very, very well. It is a beautiful shader pack. And does just insane things. I want to see what Moody mode looks like further out. Because we haven't had Moody mode for a while. Oh, I know where we haven't had Moody mode. Did we look at this area in Moody mode? Oh, that is just fantastic. Yes, the cavern in this light with the with the glow berries just comes together so nicely. I never noticed that those... I never trimmed those. Whoops. I might need to add another glowberry partway down that vine. If they're not, I will set up an updated set. I will probably consider putting that up. Right. And as we stare at the ridiculously over-the-top Castle Gordonstein, I am going to hit this button and take away that picture. I would like to say thank you to everyone for joining me this evening, and thank you to everyone who has been hanging around for so many months that we have been able to throw 150,000 channel points at acquiring all of... Oh, I'm out of date by what? 0.1. Typical. Yes. Thank you... I'll start that again. Thank you to everyone for hanging around for so many months that we've been able to throw 150,000 channel points at redeems in one day. That's just... yeah. Don't expect me to spend an hour doing channel point redeems every stream. I will probably be turning back on the restrictions, but I think we'll keep them going for a couple of days. Oh, Elcorn! Elcorn! Your timing... do I need to... I am... No. You'll do it next time. Excellent. Basically, Elcorn, we now have the options for recruiting a Gordon. And releasing them into the pillager blocks. A small Gordon army worth of points at 15,000 a point. A Gordon? Yes. But then there is also, and I will be putting notes about this into Discord, which... Where's the button? There it is. There will be other things coming. Don't assume that you want to actually go for everything on the Accordance. There will be armor. There will be armor upgrades. There will eventually be armor trims. There may be other. And at some point, I may even go the full hog to the ridiculous and allow you to recruit a mount. Yes, that will be painful. We all know that that's going to be painful. If I ever build stables. Either way, I am going to wrap up here. I will be back again on Monday at my usual time, 2.5 hours previously to now. I am going to go and collapse and take a long nap and try and get rid of this cold. I do hope that everybody has a fantastic weekend. I do hope that you all look after yourselves. Thank you again to everyone for joining me. Bye-bye.